Is mining Picoin even worth it anymore when all you're earning is just a fraction of a token every few days? A lot of pioneers feel this way. But what if I told you the entire concept of mining in PiNetwork has never really been about instant rewards, but about unlocking a future seat at the Web3 table? Welcome to TJ Crypto World, where we cut through the confusion and bring you the real truth behind your favorite crypto projects. Today, we're diving deep into why Pi mining still matters, the misconceptions surrounding those small rewards, and how this system is engineered to empower early users when open Mainnet finally explodes onto the scene. Stick with me to the very end, because by the time we wrap up, you'll understand exactly why pioneers who keep mining today may hold the keys to tomorrow's Web3 economy. And hey, if you're finding value already, take a quick second to smash that like button, subscribe to TJ Crypto World, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a powerful crypto breakdown. Alright, let's address the elephant in the room. I've been mining for 2 weeks and I only earned 1 Pi. What's the point? That's a totally valid question, but honestly it's one that needs a bit of context. According to Dr. Picoin and, the PiNetwork white paper, Pi doesn't actually follow the traditional proof-of-work model where miners generate new coins through electricity-intensive computations. Instead, every single Pi token, all 100 billion of them, was pre-minted right at the Genesis block. So what are you really doing when you mine Pi? You're not creating new coins, you're actually unlocking your fair share of the existing supply. This is key. PiNetwork's mining model isn't built for speculation or instant gratification. It's designed to reward consistent, loyal participation. Mining isn't about chasing high hash rates. It's about showing up, engaging daily, referring your circle, creating a security network, validating through KYC, and building the future ecosystem alongside millions of pioneers worldwide. The result? A decentralized economy driven by community and utility, not just market hype. And now, with the monthly mining rate recently increasing, there's a renewed incentive to take mining seriously. These days may well be your final chance to accumulate a meaningful share of Pi before the floodgates of open Mainnet open up. Let's zoom out a bit. Unlike Ethereum or Bitcoin, where high-tech rigs totally dominate, PiNetwork is proof that blockchain doesn't have to be exclusive. It really doesn't care about your hardware or your electricity bill. All you need is a smartphone, and you're actually contributing to network security and decentralization. That's honestly revolutionary, especially for users in developing economies. Now let's talk about utility. As Pi expands its ecosystem, with Pi Browser, Pi Apps, and SDK tools allowing developers to create real-world applications, your mined tokens won't just sit idle. They'll actually be usable for shopping, gaming, tipping, paying for services, and maybe even for identity access in the Web3 environment. Imagine mining a token today that you use to pay for online tools, digital services, or even in-store purchases tomorrow. That's not just a theory. It's actually the intended destination of Pi. And with KYC onboarding crossing into the tens of millions, it's really no longer just a dream. It's being built, block by block, user by user. You might wonder, why not just wait for Mainnet and buy Pi instead? Well, there are 2 reasons. So here's the thing about scarcity of early access. Once the network opens up, supply is going to be constrained by what's already been distributed. Pioneers who mined early will definitely have the edge. You just can't buy trust. PiNetwork is really built around community, and those who help secure and grow it today are way more likely to shape its future governance, decision-making, and even the overall direction of the ecosystem. So the daily rewards might look small at first, but honestly, in the long run, those numbers compound, especially when utility really takes off. Mining also plays a really critical role in strengthening the network's integrity. Your security circle, helps verify trust. And your referrals, they expand decentralization. Plus, your engagement actually trains the app for future smart contract activity and app usage. This is definitely not passive earning, it's early adoption with real skin in the game. And let's not forget, with over 100 million downloads and growing KYC compliance, Pi is not some speculative ghost coin. It's actually a functional infrastructure, and mining is the gateway to long-term stakeholding. Now let's flip the perspective. Let's say Pi hits just $10 in utility value. That single Pi you mined every few days, suddenly worth $10. Now multiply that by hundreds of mining sessions and bonus referrals. It's not just about Pi's potential price, it's about what you've built by simply showing up consistently. If this video is reshaping how you view Pi mining, take 2 seconds to like this video and subscribe to TJ Crypto World. So, the Pi core team's strategy is, well, slow but definitely deliberate. They're focusing on compliance, scalability, and practical integration. As the world moves toward utility-first crypto models, Pi could actually become a bridge between Web 2 and Web 3 for, the average user. That's why participation now isn't really optional, it's strategic. In a space dominated by hype and overnight pumps, PiNetwork is standing firm on fundamentals: fair distribution, decentralized security, and real-world application. So, is mining Pi worth your time? If you understand that it's not about today's payout but tomorrow's power, the answer is yes. You're not just mining coins, you're mining your position in the future of decentralized value. Thank you for tuning in to TJ Crypto World. I hope today's deep dive gave you new clarity and motivation to keep engaging with PiNetwork. Don't forget to check out our other videos. We've got full breakdowns on Pi's open Mainnet roadmap, Pi Bank speculation, and upcoming Pi app launches. Hit that like, share this with a fellow pioneer, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay sharp and stay mining.